Stay standing as the class comes in and as we stand on our country with the national anthem. Please note those students with gold tassels have earned the distinction of National Honor Society. Those with gold cords have honored themselves with an honors diploma. Now, Troy High School class of 1995. first speaker is our JVS Honors Student, Jeremy Drake.
Thank you. Before I get started this evening, I want to take some time to give some thanks where I feel it is needed. First of all, I want to thank the faculty of Troy High School. Without them, none of us, the graduating class of 1995, would be here participating in this special ceremony. So thank you, Troy High School faculty. I'd also like to personally thank my mom and dad, along with my best friend Rachel Johnson, who have all pulled together and given me support and encouragement when I've needed it the most. Without these people and countless others, I know that I wouldn't have had the opportunity to be speaking with you tonight. So once again, thanks to those people. I also want to say that it is a great privilege and honor to be speaking to you, my fellow classmates and friends. As most of you know, I left the high school 2 years ago to pursue an education at the Joint Vocational School. From my experiences of the past 2 years at the JVS, I can now say that at times I felt somewhat left out of my home school and the activities that have gone on here. Because of this, it is extra special for me to be here graduating with my homeschool classmates. It's been especially nice the past few days coming back and visiting with friends whom I haven't seen or talked to recently. Because of that, tonight I feel the pride and joy of Troy High School, just as all of you do. I feel the common bond that we are all sharing, the bond that was started 6 years ago when we were all brought together in the 7th grade. And that's what I really want to talk about tonight. Our graduating class of 1995, how it started, how it has changed, and how it will continue to change in the future. To do this, I want to take a short mental trip back in time, way back to the 6th grade. Now the reason I chose the 6th grade as a starting point is that we were all at a period of change, just as we are now. The thing I remember most about 6th grade were the group talks that we had with our teacher, Mrs. Wilson, at Concord Elementary. I can remember sitting there talking about going to the big junior high. It was scary, and it was a time of uncertainty. We were all unsure of what to expect. We just didn't know what tomorrow would bring. And not knowing what was going to happen in the future caused our unneeded worries and anxieties. And just as all periods in life change and go on, this one did also. And that's when we went to junior high. We were put together with people we didn't know, some we didn't even like. But we adjusted to this new environment. We learned how to get along with each other. The ones who didn't learn to adjust and didn't learn to adapt, simply put, didn't make it. And that's one of the main points I want to get across to you this evening. Right now, most of us are standing at a crossroads or a period of change in our lives, just as we were in 6th grade. If we want to be successful at whatever it is we choose to do, we have to be able to accept change and learn to adapt to those changes, the same way we did in 7th grade. If we don't, failure is almost certain. Remember that in the next few months when you're going away to college, getting a job, or maybe even leaving for the military. You must accept change openly and willingly, no matter how hard or scary it is. Now, back to our trip into the past. What else significant happened in junior high? For most of us, that question is probably hard to answer, mostly because it all went by so fast. The last thing I remember is the farewell assembly in 8th grade, where, once again, we were yet at another time of change and uncertainty. Just like all the other times, we made it. And after that, I can't remember a whole lot about my high school years either. Sure, I can remember all the good times, the jokes, the laughter, and the fun that you have when you're a carefree high school teenager. But those times are flying by all too fast. I guess time does fly when you're having fun. Which brings me to the second point that I want you all to remember. It comes from a little saying that my dad has always told me when I was mad at someone or something, or when I was complaining that time was slipping away from me. Always remember this little saying. It goes like this: life's too short, so you'd better make the most of it. Think about that little saying as you're walking through the journey of life in the next few years. Especially think of it when someone upsets you or you find yourself grumbling about this or about that. Just remember, life's too short, so you'd better make the most of it. Now, the last thing I want to talk just a little bit about tonight is our senior year of high school, the year which we have just completed. I want to talk about our senior year because I feel it is a short period in everyone's life that should stick out from all previous school experiences. It is my hope that this past year will be the one that everyone talks about and remembers 10, 20, and 30 years down the road. Remember the football games, basketball games, dances, and other school-related activities that took place this year. Think of how it all meant more, just knowing that each week you went to a game or to another dance, that you were getting closer and closer to one of the biggest events in one's lifetime. That event, of course, is graduating from high school, which we're all doing tonight. In conclusion, I want to stress to you once again that it has been a great privilege coming back to my home school and accepting this honor. I hope that all of you will find inspiration from something that I've talked about this evening. And just remember once again that to be successful, you must accept and adapt to life's constant changes, and that life's too short, so you'd better make the most of it. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Brad Adamski, Troy High School Salutatorian.
I would like to begin with a few words from the late John F. Kennedy. We stand today on the edge of a new frontier, a frontier of unknown opportunities and perils, a frontier of unfulfilled hopes and threats. While Kennedy was talking about the beginning of the 1960s, his logic equally applies to our position today. The 60s represented a change in the social and philosophical movement of the United States. It was a coming of age for an American society that felt the need to leave its former ideals and goals in the search of something better. Today we stand on a new threshold, with our future stretching out endlessly before us. Behind us, lost forever, is our childhood, our innocence. No longer will we be able to rely completely on others to support us. And though most of us have already been adapting to our new role, the shock will still hit hard when we face the cold reality that is our future. As early as tomorrow, we will be making our first movements towards what will be the course of the rest of our lives. Each step will be taking us further from our past and the calm reassurance of loved ones. In the coming days and weeks, we will be saying goodbye to classmates who over the last 4 years have become integral parts of our lives. Some we may never see again. We do this with great regret, yet we also rejoice in having known them when we did, and in having shared with them what we did. We are thankful for when they were there, offering a shoulder for us to lean on, and for when we had the opportunity to return this sentiment. A part of them will always be with us. For every ending, however, there is a new beginning. As we lose our childhood, we become adults. Our lost innocence is replaced by a stronger responsibility for our actions and our choices. Though we leave high school, friends, and even family behind, we are moving on to careers and the formation of new families. Knowing that we cannot expect our friends and loved ones to guide us in all of our endeavors, we merely ask that they be there for us, to comfort and console us in the face of adversity. We cannot be afraid to make mistakes, however, for life's true lessons are found in our misjudgments. Perfection is an unattainable goal. Ultimately, all that we as individuals can hope for is to find what makes us happy and the ability to hold on to that happiness. We must not let anyone take that away from us. This happiness is unique to each individual, for success is a relative term, with everyone holding their own values and judgments. For this reason, we cannot waste our time constantly trying to live up to the standards of others. By doing so, we would deprive ourselves of our true identity. This class has constantly been described as one of the finest in Troy High School history. We have excelled in academics, athletics, and leadership. Though some may not fully appreciate this tribute to our maturity today, in time we will look back on this recognition with great pride. If we can carry this level of achievement with us into the real world, we will be guaranteed success. For success, along with recognition and happiness, are life's true rewards. How we are finally judged, only time can tell. But as long as we remain true to ourselves, there is no reason for regret. In conclusion, I would like to paraphrase another quotation from John Fitzgerald Kennedy. When at some future date, the High Court of History sits in judgment in each of us, recording whether in our brief span of life we fulfilled our responsibilities. Our success or failure in whatever position we may hold will be measured by the answers to 4 questions. Were we truly men and women of courage? Were we truly men and women of judgment? Were we truly men and women of integrity? Were we truly men and women of dedication? Thank you.
Now, valedictorian of Troy High School, Mitsu Nuri.
Distinguished guests and faculty, members of the class of '95. About a week and a half ago, I sang at my final choir concert at Troy High School. It was an emotional time for me because I knew it would be the last time that I would sing as a member of the 1995 senior choir. After the concert, I went out to meet my friends who had come to see me. To my surprise, I saw my best friend who had earlier told me that she would not be able to come. When I saw her, I was so happy that I started to cry. I was happy because she was there to share this moment with me. I began to think about how important my friends have been to me throughout high school. Without your friends, high school would not have been what it was. Your friends are the ones that you could go to when you wanted to complain about a teacher or parent. They're the ones that you can dump your problems on and will understand you better than your parents. They're the ones that put up with you when you're in a bad mood. They're the ones that you go out with every Friday and Saturday night. They've laughed and they've cried with you. Friends have added fun to high school. They're the relief from the daily stresses in life. You've had different friends which have been a large part of your life. There's the best friends that you've shared practically everything with. There have also been the good friends that you've grown close to because of your attendance at Troy High School. This friend may have sat next to you in math class, and you two would always help each other with the homework. This friend is one that you would talk to in the hallway between classes, and you would find out what's been going on in his or her life. This friend is one that asks to borrow your class notes and gives you a gift to show you her appreciation. This is the type of friend I know I will miss greatly. Troy High School has been the meeting place for all of us. It has been the place where we've shared many memories. The first day of school, the first homecoming dance, the football games, prom decorating, the senior prom, our graduation. After today, our lives will change forever, and new meeting places must be found. Some of us will head off for college, where we'll make a new group of friends, and in which new memories can be made, similar to the ones in high school. Some will be headed off to the workplace, where a different type of friendship must be established. One where things must be scheduled around work instead of classes. In either situation, friends will continue to be an integral part of our lives. I'd like to end with a poem by Robert Southey entitled The Scholar. In it, he talks about the friendships that have passed. My days among you are past, around me I behold, wherever these casual eyes are cast, the mighty minds of old. My never-failing friends are they, with whom I converse day by day. With them I take delight and weal, and seek relief in woe. And while I understand and feel how much to them I owe, my cheeks have often been bedewed with tears of thoughtful gratitude. My thoughts are with the past, with them. I live in long past years. Their virtues love, their faults condemn, partake their hopes and fears. And from their lessons seek and find instructions with a humble mind. My thoughts are with them, the past, and on, the place with them will be, and I with them shall travel on through all futurity. yet leaving here a name I trust that will not perish in the dust. Friendships have defined our lives at Troy High School. As we head in our separate directions on this day, I hope that you remember how much we've shared over these last 4 years. Troy High wouldn't have been the same without you. It's been a great 4 years, and I hope every graduate does well in life. Thank you.
Two years ago, we started the Alumni Speaker. This year, I selected Dr. Davies because of a significant factor that affects us all. We all live and have benefited from living in Troy. He is a Troy High School graduate of 1951, but he chose to stay in Troy and make a difference in our lives. I welcome Dr. Bob Davies.
President Damsky, Dr. Kiefer, Mr. Fletcher, Ms. Narui, Mr. Drake, Mr. Damsky, distinguished faculty, class of 1995, friends from Troy. These three certainly put pressure on a commencement speaker. They did a wonderful job, and I'd like to applaud them one more time. I stood in the back of your senior assembly Friday. You're a good-looking group. I thought I was one of the tallest people in my class of 44 years ago, and Bob Madigan and I would be distinctly average in your group. You're not only large in size and number, you're a good-looking group. And I am so proud to be with you today. It gives me great pleasure to be asked to speak to you on this most important occasion in your lives, and I'm honored and I'm flattered. Before I continue with this celebration, though, I would like to acknowledge that my wife and my mother are with me this evening, and at least one classmate with whom I went all 12 years in Troy Public Schools. And if you're out there somewhere, Esther, happy birthday. Let me tell you about my own beginning in the Troy public school system. In September 1939, my father walked with me across the yard, which is now Bruckner Park behind the library, to Edwards School. I met a person there at that moment who would help me define who I was then and who I would become. My first grade teacher, Mrs. Berdinia Martin, said, "What will we call you?" I said, "Mom and Dad call me Bob." She said that she would call me Robert, and so I've been ever since. She set me off on a road of lifelong learning, and I'm ever so honored to be one of her many pupils. She's not with us here right now, but I talked to her by phone a few moments ago and told her that I would admire her and thank her at this time for getting me started in this same school system many years ago. I've chosen to speak on what I've learned since graduation. This follows the old Mark Twain quote about how when he was a boy of 14, he was embarrassed by how little his parents knew, and that at 21 he was astonished at how much they'd learned in 7 years. The truth is that there are not many facts which I can teach you today. The truth is there likely are a lot of facts about which you could fill me in. For instance, I just learned how to spell Hakuna Matata by looking to somebody's hat. Our knowledge base keeps changing all the time. And I don't want to discourage you about that, because you do know the truth for today. You know the facts. You know the scientific certainties of 1995, and you certainly are to be congratulated on that. The problem is that many of the dead certain facts of 1995 will change by tomorrow. All of us here today have learned a thing or two since we felt we knew it all. I expect you'll also continue to learn new ways of doing things, new ways of thinking about things, new concepts, new true facts to replace the old true facts. But take it or leave it, here are several of the things I learned since I graduated from Troy High School 44 years ago. After high school, I went to college and medical school, and by that time I felt I pretty much knew it all. I'd been tested over and over and over, and frankly, I knew my subjects very well. But then I began a life of trying to practice what had been preached to me, a life of helping people get through illness. It was then that I learned that life really is not at all like a multiple choice test. Life is much more like an essay test. Life is not only the facts you know, but it's what you do with that information. It's what you do with those facts. It's how you communicate that information. Life depends, as the commercial says, on just doing it. You not only have to know it, but you have to just do it. So life is an FA test. It's a thought problem. It's a term paper with a very long term. Real life doesn't come with A, B, C, all of the above, none of the above. There's a whole range of options available in life. And like an essay, it's not as simple as a multiple choice test. But the good news is that the answers in life, like an essay, are not limited to those 3 or 4 choices. Another thing I learned, since I thought I knew it all, is that the important thing is not so much the problems you encounter, but how you set out to solve them. Usually when we are faced by a problem, it's because we did something which, if we'd really thought it through, we would have done differently. When this happens, the first thing to do is to be honest with yourself, see what you can learn from this mistake to keep from getting in the same fix again. The next thing is to set out to be honest with all the others who are affected by that problem, because problems resemble mushrooms. If you leave them alone, put them in a dark, quiet place, fertilize them with a little self-pity, they just grow and grow and grow. Here's another one-liner. I've said this quietly to myself many times. It goes right along with not getting into the problem in the first place. If you wouldn't do it this way, the same way each time you do it, then don't do it this way the first time or any time. A shortcut is only the right thing to do if it's the right thing to do each time and every time. If you say to yourself, "Self, this is probably not the right way to do this. I'm not going to do it this way every time, but I think I'll just do it this way once." When you hear yourself say that, that's the signal not to do it that way once. There are so many things in life where it only takes once to spoil a whole day, or a whole week, a whole year, or a whole life. At this point, I'm reminded of the country preacher who went on and on one Sunday morning, as you must feel I'm going on and on. At the end of his service, one of the farmers in the congregation complained that the sermon was just much too long. The preacher told him it was a little like farming. He said, you have to take extra time to fertilize the field, in addition to plowing and planting, in order to ensure a bountiful harvest. Farmer said he understood all about fertilizer, but he tried never to drop a whole load of it in the same place at the same time. Well, I'll try to avoid dropping the whole load of it on you tonight, but I think I should say something about health care in our hometown. First of all, I've reached the age in life where I can comfortably admit that I don't know it all. I don't have an answer, and I don't have a quick fix. I don't have a soundbite solution for the concern here in Miami County about our hospitals. What I have learned over the years is that no problem can be solved from the same consciousness in which the problem was created. Now, I didn't make that up. Albert Einstein was said to have said something like that when he was describing the theory of relativity. But when I paraphrase that statement and put it into words I understand, it comes out, we cannot solve tomorrow's problems with yesterday's solutions. We cannot solve tomorrow's problems with yesterday's solutions. We will all have to think very creatively as a community to discover new strategies which we can apply to addressing our health care needs for the future, because the ground rules have changed. The paradigm is shifting. Our city mothers and fathers were energized by a different set of realities when they built these wonderful life-giving hospitals. These hospitals have served a vital function for all of us during the last 7 decades, but the realities of the time in which Stouter Hospital was originally constructed were that the automobile was less than 30 years old. Much of our county was without electrical power. Our phones operated on a brand new, modern 4-digit dial system. No one had ever dreamed of penicillin, and when I was born in Stouter Hospital in 1933, my mother and I stayed for about 2 weeks, as was customary in those days. Over the years, times and technology have changed. The names of Hainer, Bruckner, Boyer, and others became embedded in bricks and mortar as new additions and renovations were accomplished. Clayton Bruckner took special interest in the mechanical problems of the hospital when he was on the board. He coaxed an extra 10 years out of the old boiler and the heating plant by his constant attention. Several generations of Hobarts gave time and talent to the work of the hospital, and people named Hartley, Dungan, Knoop, Allen, Bose joined in. The Hartzell family furnished the first coronary care unit with closed-circuit TV to bring the technology of care up to the minute for the day. Dr. Don Dieter introduced blood transfusion therapy when he came home after training in Cleveland. Doctors Hogel, Becker, Hyde, Lowry, Foy, Oxley, Spencer, and others all brought new technology and improved treatments to the hospital in their time. Generations of Schillings, Hanses, Hogels polished the tradition of Stouter Hospital as the center of care for sickness and injury in this part of the country. During the decades of the 60s and the 70s, Bob Buchan, Mark Hance, Bo Meeker, Bruce Nordquist, Pete Nims, Tom Nims, Morris Oxley, Harry Schilling, Dave Spencer, and I, all graduates of Troy High School, practiced medicine in our hometown. The state-of-the-art hospital was a big factor in bringing us home. There are similar sorts of legends in Piqua and at Detmer. But the consciousness which drove us to succeed in this century must give way to a new consciousness for the next century. I can't predict all of the elements of that new consciousness for the 21st century, but I think I know some of them. One of the elements of this new consciousness is that we must think of ourselves as floating in a larger boat. Our boat isn't Troy. It is at least Miami County, if not the 4 counties around it. Most people in Ohio drive farther to work each day and to worship on weekends than we do to drive from Piqua Memorial Medical Center to Stouter Hospital. We must redefine our boundaries. Well, maybe we can suspend that for one Friday night in the fall in order to keep the football game going. But aside from that, we need to redefine our boundaries. Another element of this new consciousness is that we must have a health and wellness system which starts its official business getting involved with keeping us well. Officially, now we start only after the horse of illness or injury is out of the barn. We continue to need strategies to be sure for getting that horse back in the barn, but we need to concentrate on and pay people in the system for keeping people well. Our health system for the 21st century needs work. Now, the hospital was the new system of the last century. At the time our hospitals were built, the idea of going to a hospital was difficult to get used to. People had been accustomed to getting well or not getting well at home with the help of family and friends and doctors making house calls. In those days, home nursing had a live-in quality about it. Hospitals became the supermarket, the department store for nursing, surgery, rehab, critical care, baby birthing. People came to town to get illness care. The public square when I grew up was the hub of commerce in this area. The hospitals were the hubs of health care. The effect on life expectancy and morbidity was astounding. But we've got almost as much as we can get out of that hub center concept as we can. Many of the illnesses and injuries which can be prevented now would have caused a person to be hospitalized in the past. There are whole new sets of treatments which can safely be accomplished without staying overnight or coming in days early. There are more and more things which we find might best be accomplished at home. There are other sets of treatments which can be done only in a few places in the country. What we need now is a much better system of figuring out who needs what and getting them to it quickly. This third element of the new consciousness is that we must modify our duplicative, high-tech repair facilities with a new system of prevention, communication, high-tech triage, and transportation. The hospital system has served us well. Without the collective experience and expertise they have brought, we wouldn't have a clue as to how to address our needs for the future. And nor would we have a tradition for doing so. But the game has changed. The game for the 20th century was hospital. The game for the 21st century is a healthcare system built on prevention, communication, high-tech triage, and transport. This new consciousness must build on our tradition of foresight and caring and community conscience. The new consciousness must build on the foundation laid so well by our city mothers and fathers. But now, you are the city mothers and fathers. For every Knoop, for every Hogel, there's a Thomas and a Syka and a Mercer and a Miller in the future. For every Meeker, there's a Johnson or a Johnston, a Lenhard and a Shook. For every Bruckner, there's a Fisher, a Lindemann, a Dembski, Tremblay. For every Hobart, Hartzell, and Stouter, there's a Harris or Hauk, Klosterman. For every Hayner, there's a Stafford, Iamarino, Barwani, Bell. For every Hance and Schilling, there's a Jackson, Lejana, Frilling, Davis. For every Allen, Dungan, there's a Pearson, Maurer, McMullen. Don't let us old folks interfere with your efforts to make this new consciousness a reality for Troy and Miami County. You're about to graduate from one of the best high schools in the country. You have the knowledge, you have the opportunity, and you have the responsibility to make a difference for our hometown. Well, that's my pitch. All of us here tonight wish you good fortune as you seek to change that which must be changed, as you learn to accept in our world that which is unchangeable, and as you acquire the wisdom to tell one from the other.
We don't do a lot with our graduation speaker other than give them the opportunity to talk to us, but we'd like to give them a little commemoration of Troy High School, and this is our thanks for speaking to us. Well, going? Okay, we're going to make a little adjustment here. Change is good. Ever since I've been principal in 1981, I've always tried to make a couple of comments to the class. I'm a visual learner, so I've always tried to have something to show my message. Last year I had a suitcase, if you saw it. I've used a basketball, a parachute, a thermometer. Of course, I had to use a fishing pole. This time I picked a little piece of rock. And it's not just an ordinary piece of rock, like you're not ordinary. It's a very special piece of rock. This is from the Berlin Wall. Mr. Bennett brought this to me after he was in Germany. The Berlin Wall was overcome November 9th, 1989. The Berlin Wall was a symbol of the struggle between democracy and communism. With the wall falling, we could say democracy won. But it was really not democracy, it was freedom. The cornerstone of democracy is freedom and education. Since you're here tonight celebrating graduation, I need not talk to you about education. But I want to talk to you about freedom because I think it's important. Now, a lot of you think freedom means things I can do. I would like you to leave tonight with thinking freedom means more than that. 5 things to think about freedom. 1, freedom means being willing to take the consequences for the freedoms I choose to exercise. Also, any freedom I want, I have to extend to everybody else. Also, no freedom I choose to exercise should infringe on somebody else's freedom. That's a tough one. You know, what is infringing? Does it make me mad? Is that infringing? That's a decision you have to make. Freedoms aren't absolute. They change. And the other thing I'd like you to remember is that you only control yourself. Don't try to spend time controlling other people. Now, you say, why is this important to you? Our government creates a lot of the determination and the factors of what freedoms we have. And it seems to me that we've been having a wide range of discussion lately about what freedoms we should have. Dr. Davies alluded to it in relation to health care. What freedoms do we have? We have those on the left saying one thing, those on the right saying something else, those saying the state should have it, those saying the central government should have it. But you're going to be a pivotal part of what happens to freedoms. What kind of freedoms do we have as a nation? What kind of freedoms do you have as individuals? Now let's think about it. The youth are the one that started the overthrow of the Berlin Wall. It wasn't the old people that got frustrated with the communist regime. It was the young people. And as much as I hate to say it, television was probably a factor. Those that know me know I despise television. I don't have cable, hope never to have cable. But television was a factor because when the communists, the youth, saw what you had and other Western people had, they wanted a piece of it. This rock represents what they were willing to sacrifice to get what you have. And what this freedom does for all of us is going to be based upon you young people. You have been an excellent class at Troy High School. And I would expect that leadership will lead this country, this community, and whatever, to a better state of condition. If that's a good word, I don't know. But we have to make some serious and hard decisions about what freedoms we have, what responsibilities we have. I trust that you can do it. I applaud what you've done, and I'm willing to put my life in your hands. Thank you, class of 1995. And now, why we're really here. Ms. Uphoff will get ready to present the class of 1995. I'll be assisted by Mr. Michael Bennett, who will be stationed here, that will read the award winners. Mrs. Martha Adamski, President of the Troy Board of Education, will hand to our students their diploma. She'll be assisted by Dr. Glenn Kiefer. So people, take your positions. And the first group, let's go. Also, before we get started, Mrs. Howard and the junior cabinet are here on both sides to assist the graduates as they come across. So, Jason Michael Nackstead.
Jason will receive, as a member of National Honor Society, and has earned an honors diploma. He also will receive Class of '94 scholarship, an academic excellence scholarship at the University of Kentucky.
Molly Elizabeth McGraw.
Molly is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma and will receive the Troy Lions Club scholarship.
Shauna Jodell Kinnison.
Shauna is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. She will receive the Kiwanis Key Club scholarship in memory of Andrea Brown, Dollars for Scholars, and the Gabe Hartman Memorial Scholarship.
Jason Clark Luring.
Jason has earned an honors diploma, will receive the Kiwanis Key Club scholarship in memory of Andrea Brown, and the Troy Junior Baseball Teener League scholarship.
Christian Paul Lenhart.
Chris is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma and has accepted an appointment to the United States Air Force Academy.
Leanne Kavalauskas.
Leanne is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. She will receive the Troy Altrusa Astor Scholarship Award, Dollars for Scholars, Presidential Academic Scholarship to Concordia University, and the Walmart Foundation Scholarship.
Kelly Lynn Shook.
Kelly will receive Dollars for Scholars.
Douglas Randall Jackson. We'll keep it. Heath Douglas Trossel.
Heath is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. He will receive a Class of '94 scholarship, Dollars for Scholars, and a Trojan All Sports Boosters Club scholarship.
Susan Michelle Pounds. Roxana Lee Giambri. Charles Edmund Miller. Christian David Dunstan. Heather Michelle Minsick.
Heather is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. And Heather will receive the Thomas Alva Edison Scholarship from Edison Community College.
Melissa Ray Hinkle. James Sekas. Casey Edward Jevons. Ann Nicole Netzley. Rebecca Ruth Swindell. Andrew Jonathan McMullen.
AJ will receive the Robert C. Buck Conard Scholarship.
Elmer Lewis Honeyman. Michelle Marie Twiss. Jennifer Leigh Jung.
Jennifer is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. She will receive the Robert C. Buck Conard Memorial Scholarship and an Astor Club Scholarship.
Jason William Shattuck. Michael Ryan Atkins.
Michael will receive Dollars for Scholars.
Christopher Nathan Swank.
Chris is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. He will receive the Diane Brewer Memorial Scholarship, the Troy Noon Optimist Club Scholarship, Dollars for Scholars, and the Gabe Hartman Memorial Scholarship.
Chris also just jumped 6'10". Spencer Jacob Morgan.
Spencer will receive the Country Workshop Art Scholarship and a Troy Foundation grant in aid.
Olivia Suzanne Marco. Terry Lynn Blankenship. Kevin Scott DeWeese. Patrick Casey Barrett. Jerry Marie Elred. Amy Marie Danielle Allen.
Amy will receive a Troy Foundation grant.
Jason Allen Geisler. Joseph L. Pilatus. Jennifer Louise Johnston.
Jennifer will receive Dollars for Scholars.
Kristen Elizabeth Bell.
Kristen is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. She will receive the Richard Hutchison Memorial Scholarship, Dollars for Scholars, and a grant to Vanderbilt University.
Jason Lee Davis. Michael Anthony Nickris.
Michael has earned an honors diploma.
Farah Deanne Fessler.
Farah will earn Dollars for Scholars.
Jennifer Renee Long.
Jennifer will receive the Dr. Stanley Vorp Memorial Scholarship and Dollars for Scholars.
Molly Marie Klosterman.
Molly will receive the Trojan All Sports Boosters Club Scholarship and the James Wellbaum Memorial Scholarship.
Christopher Michael Huber.
Chris will receive the Interact Club Scholarship.
Michael David Mathis. Valerie N. Harris. Jeffrey Lynn Cheney. Patrick James Filipiak.
Patrick has earned an honors diploma, will receive Dollars for Scholars, and has earned Provost Freshman Scholarship to Ohio University.
Michelle Ann Warner.
Michelle will receive a Troy Foundation grant in aid.
Heather Ann Brooks. Michael Thomas Guzdala. Dean Barton Carnes, Jr.
Dean has earned an honors diploma and will receive the Dr. Robert G. Becker Memorial Scholarship, the Science Club Scholarship, the Oscar Ritchie Memorial Scholarship, and Academic Stars Program Scholarship to Kent State University.
Nicole Lynn McFarland.
Nicole is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. She will receive the Haywood Grant, the Greg Zell Scholarship, Dollars for Scholars, the American Businesswomen's Association Scholarship, Miami County Chapter, the President's Scholarship to the University of Dayton, and a Troy Elks Scholarship, Benevolent and Protective Order number 833.
Dana Marie Peterson. Jeffrey Allen Davis.
Jeffrey will receive the Troy Foundation grant in aid.
John Patrick McGarry.
John will receive Dollars for Scholars.
Ryan Michael Kress. Joseph D. Schwatter. Sarah Seth Smollenberger. Andrea J. Dean. William A. Fitzpatrick V. Shannon James Levesque. Sonia Barbara Shepard.
Sonia is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. She will receive the Tom Mercer Scholarship donated by Concord PTO, a Key Club Scholarship, Dollars for Scholars, and Gilardi's Food Scholarship.
Alicia Marie Harris.
Alicia is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma and will receive a Class of '94 scholarship.
Dmitry Atrustovich, he's a foreign exchange student. Michael Charles Motter.
Michael will receive the Country Workshop Art Scholarship and a Troy Foundation grant in aid.
Yolanda Valdez Cortez. Heather Ann Collette. Andrew John Wheeler. Jonathan Edwin Schaefer.
Jonathan will receive a Troy Foundation grant in aid.
Rachel Louise Adams. Amy Elizabeth Jones. Midori Sasaki.
Midori is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma.
Mina Barwani.
Mina is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. She will receive the Troy Noon Optimist Club Scholarship, Dollars for Scholars, Haywood Grant, the Miami County Bar Association Scholarship, and Massachusetts Institute of Technology grant.
James Kenneth Waters. Eric Matthew Sentman.
Eric has earned an honors diploma and will receive the Haywood Grant and Dollars for Scholars.
Lindsay Elizabeth Livingston. Krista Sue Coverman.
Krista is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. She will receive a Class of '94 scholarship, Dollars for Scholars, the American Business Women's Association Scholarship, Miami Valley Chapter, University Founders Grant to the University of Dayton, an Ohio Choice Grant, a federal Pell Grant, and a President's Scholarship.
Daniel Lee Weaver. Michael Scott Mills. Gail Ann Burns. Mandy Sue Neth Hosbrook. Amit B. Patel.
Amit will receive Dollars for Scholars.
Jonathan W. Williams.
John has earned an honors diploma and will receive Dollars for Scholars, a Wittenberg University Alumni Scholarship, and a James Grunder Scholarship.
Carmen Lanice Tharp. Holly Michelle Atkins. Benjamin Timothy Johnson. Johnny Walter Trowbridge. Shane David Hazlett.
Shane will receive the B.F. Goodrich Aerospace Scholarship.
Jeremy Stephen Drake. Christy Eileen Kendall. Leslie Anna Christie. Peter Benjamin Russell.
Peter has received an honors diploma.
Keisuke Yakogi. Jennifer Ann Davis.
Jennifer will receive Dollars for Scholars.
Angela Elizabeth Frilling.
Angela has earned an honors diploma.
Timothy Patrick Grunkemeyer.
Timothy will receive a Troy Foundation grant in aid.
Carl W. Burton. Susan Kim.
Susie is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma and will receive a Kiwanis Key Club Scholarship in memory of Andrea Brown.
Elizabeth Ann Lindeman.
Elizabeth is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma.
David Scott Urbaugh. John Nathan Shipper. Paula Marie Trowbridge. Karen Louise Hughes. Patricia Elizabeth Shoup. Angela Sue Hall. Jason R. Walters. Satoshi Wedaila. Brooke Megan Ewick. Meredith Fording McGowan. Frank Sessions.
Lou has received an NCAA Division I football scholarship to Penn State University.
Jason Robert Hauk. Lisa Marie Holm.
Lisa is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma.
Janet Elaine Porter.
Janet will receive Dollars for Scholars.
Benjamin Andrew Whitenick.
Ben is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma and will receive the Robert C. Buck Conard Scholarship and Dollars for Scholars.
John Philip Tishhouse.
John will receive the Kenneth Harvey Athletic Scholarship and Dollars for Scholars.
Michelle Lynn Redden.
Michelle will receive the Astra Club Scholarship.
Julie Ann Walters. Richard Arlen Moret. Jason Michael Deaton.
Jason will receive a Troy Foundation grant in aid.
Michael Chad Cremines. Scott Allen Wright. Jennifer Lee Mercer. Jessica Lynn Leitner. Sean David England. David Alexander Williams. Aaron Louisa Kessler. Julie Christine Bacon.
Julie will receive Dollars for Scholars.
Eric V. Mosenko.
Eric has earned an honors diploma.
Finney Cherian Thomas.
Finney is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma.
Rebecca Jean Davis. Jennifer Jo Schaefer. Matthew Dustin Jennings. Craig Frank Sinans. Erica Jo Slifer. Julie E. Allen. Stephanie Michelle Glover.
Stephanie is a member of the National Honor Society, received the Troy Evening Optimist Club Scholarship and Dollars for Scholars.
Jessica Elizabeth Larkham.
Jessica is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. She will receive the K. Epperson Scholarship donated by Cooks and PTO, Dollars for Scholars, and the Elks Scholarship.
Wayne Andrew Newell. Norman Schott. Amanda Marie Love. Mihumi Shimizu is also a foreign exchange student. Mark Charles Miller.
Mark is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. He will receive the Troy City Education Association Scholarship, Dollars for Scholars, and a Haywood Grant.
Michael James Amarino.
Mike is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma and will receive the Troy Junior Baseball Teener League Scholarship and University Honors Scholarship to the University of Cincinnati.
Melinda K. Weaver. Ann Christina Calloway. Jonathan Bruce Merritt.
Jonathan has earned an honors diploma.
Nathan James Keir.
Nathan has earned an honors diploma and will receive Dollars for Scholars.
Libby Christina Makeley.
Libby is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. She will receive the Elizabeth G. Bridge Memorial Scholarship, Dollars for Scholars, the Robert C. Byrd Honors Scholarship, B.F. Goodrich Aerospace Science Scholarship, a National Merit Scholarship, and a President's Scholarship to the University of Dayton.
Deborah Suzanne Griffith.
Deborah is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma and will receive the Talents for Christ Scholarship.
Aaron M. Zool.
Aaron has earned an honors diploma.
Gabriel Isaac Herrick.
Gabe has earned an honors diploma.
Matthew W. Hamblin. Jason Allen Holder. Jennifer Ann Sherance. Laura Jane Johnson. Justin Alexander Smith. Erica Lynn Mahan. Angela Renee Schaup. Robert Allen Guazdala. Clay Eugene Shade.
Clay will receive a Troy Foundation grant in aid.
Rebecca Ann Goldner. Jessica Rochelle Queen. William G. Stoltz. Jerry Lee Crump. Holly Jo Hovey.
Holly will receive the Troy Foundation Grant and Aid.
Elizabeth Marie Hosbrook.
Elizabeth will receive the Van Cleve PTO Scholarship.
Polly Simonson.
Polly will receive the Key Club Scholarship and Dollars for Scholars.
Megan Elizabeth Ayers.
Megan is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. She will receive the Frank Dunn Scholarship donated by Concord PTO, the Kiwanis Key Club Scholarship in memory of Andrea Brown, and Dollars for Scholars.
Jeremy Richard Hayden. Thomas Gary Battle. Sarah Catherine Lutz. Tanya Sue Zeller. Nathan Douglas Tremblay.
Nate is a member of the National Honor Society and will receive an honors diploma. He will receive a Class of '94 scholarship, Key Club scholarship, University Honor Scholarship to the University of Cincinnati, and the B.F. Goodrich Aerospace Science Scholarship.
Brian Thomas Lewis. Sarah Elizabeth Zell. Caroline Elizabeth Lee. Heath Nicholas Mitchell. Melissa Diane Travis. Carla Marie Weiner. Nathaniel Jason Chipley.
Nathaniel has earned an honors diploma.
David Paul Arnett II. David Allen Mauser. Brian Andrew Worth.
Brian has earned an honors diploma and will receive Dollars for Scholars.
Jennifer Suzanne Stevens. Jennifer Lynn Vincent.
Jennifer is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. She will receive the Frank Prouty Scholarship donated by the Troy Rotary Club and McDonald's Crew Scholarship.
Jonathan M. Rhodes.
John is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma.
Joseph Michael Christian Smith. Heather Diane Alfred. Shayna Marie Appleton. Benjamin Earl Syka.
Ben has earned an honors diploma.
Andrew Thomas Schumann.
And he will receive dollars for scholars and has accepted a U.S. Air Force ROTC scholarship.
Noelle Christine Cairns. Catherine C. Carnum. Andrew J. Overbay. Ken Trong Huynh. Mitsu Naruri.
Mitsu is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. She will receive the Dorothy Brosius Sanders Memorial Scholarship, a Key Club Scholarship, dollars for scholars, a Haywood Grant, the Robert C. Byrd Honors Scholarship, the Ohio State Minority Prestigious Scholarship, Dorothy Walker Beach Memorial Scholarship, an Ohio State University Grant, and an Ohio State University Scholarship.
Kirsta Joy McElfresh.
Kirsta has earned an honors diploma and will receive a Troy Foundation grant in aid.
Leslie Carolyn Peppo.
Leslie will receive a Troy Foundation grant in aid.
Candy Michelle Shannon. Chad Edward Dye. Anthony Lee Board. Heather Lynn Rocco. Jessica Marie Griffin. Keith Allen Capper. Mark Anthony Higgins. Rebecca Elaine Urick. Sally Ann Church. Michael Christopher Melvin, Jr. Charles Robert Wick. Jennifer M. Little.
Jenny is a member of National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma and will receive a class of '94 scholarship.
Heather Rachel Murray. Andrew Grove.
Todd will receive the Troy Foundation Grant in Aid.
Kevin Michael Dielman.
Kevin is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma and has accepted an athletic and academic scholarship to Saginaw Valley State University.
Joseph W. Cooper. Moya Renee Whitmer. Jennifer Marie Benning. Avery I. White. Matthew J. Grubb. David Ryan Wenwick. Nina Marie Hocker. Amy Diane Harvey. Winfred Lee Stafford. Neil Anthony Lazinski. Amber Renee Bayshore. Amy Michelle Watts. Darcy Jolene Purrier.
Darcy is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. She will receive a class of '94 scholarship, Dollars for Scholars, and the AmVets Service Foundation scholarship.
Olivia Marie Thompson.
Olivia will receive the Cookson PTO scholarship.
Sean Reifenberg. Jennifer Michelle Croft. Marla Bernice Henderson. Joseph Leo Maurer.
Joe will receive Dollars for Scholars and the Ohio Elks Association Most Valuable Student Scholarship.
Andrew James Voisard.
Andy is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma.
Tina Marie Lajana.
Chris is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. She will receive a class of '94 scholarship, a presidential scholarship to Bowling Green State University, and a National Merit Scholarship sponsored by Stanley Works Corporation.
Lori Marie Brandenburg. J. Dimitri Papagiorgio. Derek Edward Burkhart. Kristen Marie Burnell. Joshua Scott Seafluth. Christopher Michael Bell. Jacob Stewart Black. Bradley Johnston Adamski.
Brad is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma. He will receive the Science Club Scholarship, a Troy Evening Optimist Club Scholarship, Dollars for Scholars, and a university scholarship to the University of Notre Dame.
Jamie Marie Hershey. Virginia Dawn Johnson. Jason Wayne Wright. Sean Alden Cheney. Shonda Talia McCoy. Ticey Elisa McCoy. Dustin Chad Taylor. Kevin Jeffrey Elliott. Angela Jane Cron.
Angie will receive a Dollars for Scholars and the Elks Foundation Scholarship.
Brandy Larissa Nolan. Michael Joseph Fisher.
Michael is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned an honors diploma and will receive a class of '94 scholarship and Dollars for Scholars.
Ian Jordan Schmidt.
Ian has earned a National Honor Society member and has earned an honors diploma.
Fabiano Quantros Amwedo. She is a foreign exchange student. Anna Alexeyevna Shako, also a foreign exchange student. Andrea Michelle Netzel. Katie Cecilia Sowers. Rodney Dwayne Woodrow. Jason Kent Minnick. Stephen Spencer Hamilton. Paul Anthony Beisner. Susan Elizabeth Kottner. Emily Catherine Pearson. Darren Wayne Roberts. Michael Joseph Korak. Tomas Carlos Anthony. Jill Marie Patterson. Jennifer Michelle Heights. Mark E. Humanick. R. Duffy Garber. Christopher Ray Emberton. Brian Eric Morgan. Edith Jean Sizemore. Christy Marie Clemens.
Christy will receive a Troy Foundation grant in aid.
Please rise and join with us in singing the alma mater. It is on the back of your program.